Welcome back to my YouTube channel, guys. My name's Jenny and I help people transcend their limits. So in today's video, I wanted to discuss how to stop your childhood trauma from making you a depressed adult. There's a very strong correlation between experiencing childhood trauma and then developing mental health illnesses in adult life, particularly depression, but as well anxiety and a plethora of mental health illnesses. And I just wanted to give you guys 3 practical steps, 3 practical things that you can do right now to prevent that from happening. Or if you are depressed, then 3 things that you can do right now to kind of help alleviate some of the depression symptoms. Okay, so first one, you have to change your emotions, you have to change your thoughts, okay? You're addicted to your adrenaline and to your cortisol, and your body is literally craving these emotions, okay? So unconsciously, if for example you've gone the morning and you haven't been on social media and you haven't watched the TV and you're still in your house and you're still in your pajamas, you haven't produced much cortisol, your body's gonna freak out. It's gonna be like, dude, where's my pump of cortisol? I need it. And then that's when you're going to be kind of provoked to maybe scroll through Instagram or look on your ex-boyfriend's Facebook page or something. So just be aware that your body is addicted to your negative emotions, and as soon as you're aware of that, it's quite liberating because you can start to transition yourself to try and override those negative emotions by just maybe feeling neutrality to begin with. If it's difficult to feel those more positive emotions, just try and feel neutral. Just try and center yourself. Just try not to get embedded in the negative emotions so much, okay? So just having the awareness, first of all, is the key. Now, a good way to kind of overcome those negative emotions to begin with, when it's really hard, like your body's really craving these cortisol, you know, give me my pump of cortisol, give me my pump of cortisol. It's going to be really tempting to do something stressful or to do something that's going to provide that body that cortisol, okay? So one thing you can do is just think of a positive memory, or think of something positive, or do something that you really enjoy doing, and just let your thoughts become positive. You want to keep the thoughts as positive as possible to prevent the negative emotions from continuously looping, you know? So you have to think of a way to overcome the embedded, addictive, negative emotions and the chemical responses which they produce, which is the addiction, it's the chemical response. So if you can think of a way to, you know, have consciously more positive thoughts and maybe even more positive emotions after a few days, and you become a bit more positive, a bit more neutral in your thinking, then you can start to try and maybe think of a few things that you're grateful for and try and evoke more positive emotions. Once you've started to become a bit more aware of your negative emotions, which are just calling for you, do something stressful. So it's good for you to just have that awareness and be like, dude, not going to do anything stressful. I am here thinking of positive things, okay? So first one, I know it's thrown around a lot to like, oh, just think positively and feel good, which is difficult when you're in the depths of depression. But I would say just try and do things that just even make you feel neutral. Just try and stop the cycle of negative emotion, which equals negative thought, which equals negative emotion. Just try and be aware of what's happening in your body. Even if it's not trying to be, you know, all happy and, you know, everything's perfect, just try and go neutral, and then after that, then you can start thinking of a more higher and more positive emotion. Okay, so first one is to become aware of your negative emotions, realize that your body is wanting you to pump this chemical response of cortisol and adrenaline and all these negative emotions. Become aware and try and stop those behaviors which cause those chemical reactions. So whatever stressful things you do on a daily basis to give your body that pump, stop doing them. At least that you have your conscious control over. That's the first one. Second one is meditate. I know everyone everywhere is literally obsessed with meditation, but it's so fundamental. Don't underestimate the power of meditation. It will enable you to become more aware of your thoughts, more aware of your emotions. So what meditation I recommend is to have a candle flame look at the candle flame, okay, and you can just watch your thoughts coming and going and coming and going, and you're not judging your thoughts, you're not trying to stop your thoughts, you're not getting emotionally involved with your thoughts, you're just watching them as you, like you are a separate entity to the person watching it. You see what I mean? Like, you are not your thoughts, is basically what I'm trying to convey. And if you watch yourself watching your thoughts, it's a really peculiar and quite liberating thing to do, and I really recommend you guys give it a go for 30 days, and I guarantee you'll see a lot of difference, even if it's like 10 minutes in the morning, okay? And I know that when you're in the depths of depression, again, like, energy is low, you know, it's difficult to want to do anything, and if it's the only thing that you do all day, then just please do it, because I guarantee you it's going to have such a profound impact on you, and it will be interesting for you to observe what thoughts are coming up and what thoughts are going away. Okay, so just wanted to reiterate, meditation, meditation, meditation. There's so many different forms. If you don't like the candle example, then do one which works for you. Maybe you've already done some meditation and you found one which is super effective, then do that. And again, like, it doesn't have to be for 2 hours a day, just do what you can do. Please guys, if you do anything out of this video, please just try meditation. Try meditation. Okay, the third thing is to just stop judging yourself. Stop judging yourself. And of course you judge yourself, of course you judge other people, of course you judge your partner, of course you judge your friends, of course you judge your parents, like, you judge everyone, and you judge yourself the most, which, you know, is feeding that whole negative loop of negative thoughts, causing negative emotions, causing negative thoughts. And the reason this is happening is because you're literally criticizing yourself all the time. Like, imagine somebody else saying those things to you, okay, but you're just doing it to yourself. Like, you're just constantly putting yourself down, judging yourself, maybe even judging your depression, which is just not cool. Like, definitely don't judge your depression. It's valid, it's a growing problem. Don't judge yourself harshly because you're depressed, because you have depression. But also know that you are not your depression, and that you can come out of your depression, okay? If you do the work, if you do the meditation, if you become aware of your thoughts, aware of your feelings. I have actually created a course, guys, a transformation course. Now, this is mostly based for children who have experienced trauma and then develop mental health illnesses in adult life. So just to give you a background story, I grew up with an alcoholic mum. My childhood was a bit chaotic. In early adult life, I developed quite bad mental health problems, and this is a course which kind of explains my exact processes that I followed and still follow today, which have enabled me to go from, like, super depressed, really quite suicidal, and extremely content. You know, I'm not going to say I'm happy all the time, because I'm really not, but I'm really always at least a good 6, 7 out of 10. Before, I was like not even 1 out of 10. And it was a gradual process, and it wasn't like a huge quick fix, but if I can do it, then you guys can do it. And please, like, if you are experiencing depression, please just give the course a go. Please even just do these 3 steps and see if they make a difference. You know, become aware of your thoughts, become aware of your emotions, meditate, and do not judge yourself. And if you catch yourself judging yourself, don't judge yourself for judging yourself, okay? So these are my 3 tips to help you guys overcome or start to eliminate some of the symptoms of depression, and I really, really hope they're helpful, because they help me so much. All right, peace.